Hi, I'm Eric Soy from Black Swamp Percussion, and I'm here to show you our multi-plate series today. We're finally ready to roll these out to our dealers. These are shipping now, they're ready to go, and I'm going to show you a little bit about each specific one and tell you a little bit about the concept behind it. Where this all began is I was playing a gig with the symphony and I needed to hang a gong. While I could have just hung it by a cymbal stand, I could have just hung that rope around the top, I would have gotten a lot of swinging and I didn't really want it banging around into anything. Ran into the shop and I made this little thing that I could mount on a cymbal stand. And that I hooked the string over, and that helped stabilize it a little bit. And then as I got thinking about what is there available that would work for something like this, that could be very simple and very versatile to use with a wide variety of things that you need to hang, because we're always, as percussionists, needing to hang all kinds of little crazy stuff in our setups, but have it be in a spot where it's very accessible and in a compact space. Came up with these three. This is the TriPlate, triangle shaped plate. This one is the RecPlate, rectangle shaped plate. And this one is the Ark Plate, and that obviously is an arc shaped plate. Okay, so this is the TriPlate. And this was the original plate that went through a couple different revisions, artist feedback, use and actual gigs to see how it would work. And this has three sides, and it has four mounting spots. Back here in this corner, here in this corner, there, and in the center. So you can not only hang it by one corner and adjust the angle down or flat, you can also hang it flat in the middle and be able to utilize more of the sides all at once, depending on again, what you have to hang up. This side is made for gongs or other types of hanging items, like a little bell here, and these hooks are shaped so there's no way that that's going to come off. Got my go-tos here. You just hang that on there. If you have a small opera gong or chow gong, you just center hang it like this. And then depending on how stable it was, you can angle this plate down like that, and it's going to make it even more stable this way. Alright, the next side of this plate is for hanging triangles. And there is a number of ways you can hang the triangles. And it's very simple. It requires no adjustment, no thumb screws, no fiddling, no matter what size triangle you have. Each plate comes with these hang ties, and they are removable and reusable hang ties, and you can adjust them longer or shorter. So this way we have it hung so it's hung at two corners if you need to play with two beaters. And this also has a spot for hanging triangle beaters that is totally secure. You can tilt this thing like this, and that triangle beater is not going to fall out. This is also large enough if you need to hang two triangles traditionally, like this. So this is an 8-inch and a 6-inch triangle. Okay, here's the third side of the TriPlate, which is basically a slot. And where this idea came from, of course it's not profound, but I needed to hang 3 Almglocken. And you can take a boom stand and extend out the boom stand and kind of rig up your Almglocken, but I really needed something that was easier, simpler, and worked better. So this slot is for Almglocken. Each of these will come with a strip of this double-sided Velcro. You can cut it up to the size you need, and that simply goes in that slot around the handle of the Almglocken to hang the Almglocken. Sometimes you'll need to mount things like a jam block, a cowbell, a temple block, a mounted wood block. Each of these is going to come with a pair of 3/8 knurled posts. With the hardware already on there, and it's very simple. This drops right down into that hole. Slide it over to where you want, tighten it up. For example, take your cowbell on there, tighten up the cowbell first, and then give the wing nut a good tighten down. So these accessory slots are on all three sides. And we're going to have a number of different attachments coming out that will fit with each of the multi-plates. Another one which is available right now is the Crotale mount. Here's the Crotale mounted on the Crotale mount, and again, you simply pop that down in there, slide it over, tighten it up, and you're done. Okay, here's the RecPlate. It's a rectangular shaped plate. Got a longer form factor when you need more real estate in a linear fashion so you can mount or hang a number of different things along the entire length. Alright, this also has the accessory slots that work in the exact same way. You don't need to take the wing nut off. You just put it down in there, slide it to where you want it to be, and tighten it up. Here we have a Crotale. Slide that in there. Wait, there's more. You always got to figure out where to hang this stupid thing when you're playing Crotales, or put it on the vibes, or do something that's falling on the floor. With this thing, we got a little hook for it. So when you need to bow that Crotale. Alright, here's the other side of the RecPlate. This is the triangle and etc. hanging side. And I'm just showing you a few of the things that you can do with it. We've got a couple triangles mounted here. You also have triangle beater hangers, just like you do on the TriPlate. You need to put that there, hit that, and put that right back, and you know exactly where it is. Don't have to go searching around for it. Here's the Ark Plate. And this one was specifically designed to use with triangles. Some people like to hang their triangle by two corners so they can play them with two mallets if you have very complicated rhythmic passages where you really can't play it with one hand. And this makes it very easy. The Ark shape provides clearance for the mallets and also makes it so you don't have to adjust this at all. There's no sliding adjustment that you need to do to adjust for a triangle. Here there are two triangles hung side by side, a 6-inch here and an 8-inch here. Plenty of room, and this also has the accessory slot. Put that in there, tighten it up. Very versatile. So I've shown you the accessories that go in the slot of the various multi-plates. We are also working on some other accessories. One is a clave mount, and one is a Wiro mount. And we're also working with Tony DeSanza from University of Wisconsin. His idea is a triangle trigger. A lot of times in Broadway shows or pop shows, you need to hit the triangle and you don't have time to pick up a triangle beater. You have mallets, so you just have your hands. And so we're working on an accessory that will work on any three of these. You'll be able to hit the triangle without having to pick up a triangle beater. So there's a little overview of the multi-plate series. I hope your brain is already working on how you can use these in your own percussion setup. I'm going to go over what's included with each one. Each multi-plate sold separately. Each includes two knurled 3/8 posts, standard posts, a number of these suspension lines for triangles, a strip of double-sided Velcro for hanging Glocken, or whatever else you can think of. Each one also comes with its own case, so you can keep all this stuff together and it's not going to get lost. So what we want you to do is use these, go out, get them at your favorite Black Swamp retailer, and post pictures on our Facebook page or on our Twitter feed of how you're using these in your setup, and put the hashtag BSP MultiPlates. And we'd like to put up a gallery on our Facebook page, on our web page, of how people are using these to help give other people ideas how they can simplify their setups. I'm Eric Soy from Black Swamp Percussion. Thanks for watching.